Well, hello everybody. So here we are at Stoke Mandeville Stadium with the 3 versus 3 wheelchair competition. We have teams today. We have Stoke Mandeville Shaulers. We have Ospreys. We have the Shaulers, which is a combination of Team Stoke Sharks and Stoke Mandeville Maulers.
Here to come having a chance to play, and we'll get used to all the rules as we go.
Yes, we'll do some rules updates at some point. How is it always?
Mountain, it's raining. If you can see the mountain, you're going to be okay. You know, so we came with a bit of drizzle today. Couldn't see the mountain. You know.
So Dan's just going to be eating his packed lunch while we're commentating. No, you can eat your packed lunch. Don't worry about it.
We'll try and multiply it, will we?
So I'm not sure I know everybody's names here actually. Oh, we've got the toss up now. The toss up's happening as we speak. Whoa! So in 3 versus 3, there's no tip off. It's a toss up to see who gets the ball first, which is a slight. Yes, we're back on live. Sorry, what's the difference between the lead and the trail ref?
So the lead ref will always go ahead of the play, and will really give the goals at the far end when a try is given. And the trail ref is going to look for the dribble, 10-second dribble, 12 seconds. Well, in a normal game, it'll be 12 seconds over the halfway line, and all those timings.
So they do the count. That's why they always do in the arm count.
Yeah, that's it. And they do the chop, which starts the clock, which is so important.
And that's when the clock started when the ball's received.
In possession.
Yes.
And it has to be in possession. There's been a few times where, myself have done the chop too early because you think you anticipate them getting the ball.
Yes.
And they haven't got it.
Yeah.
And then you think, at least those on the table sort of anticipate my anticipation.
Yes.
And start the clock at the
So what
right
would happen
time.
if you did the chop slightly too early?
Well, it would mean there would be an extra. They'll have a second less then to get out of their half because they haven't actually got it in their position.
Yeah.
So is it to their disadvantage? So it's very important to make sure you do that chop at the right time, or else you're going to not only get unhappy players and coaches, but you can spoil the game.
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
You don't want to do that as a referee. You want to facilitate playing this game, making sure you get all those rules hands in, and we don't purposely go out to try and penalise, or we're trying to get these guys to play. Even today, here's these three players on each team, really trying to win for their team, and it'll be great to see, And
just thought we'd put the camera in. Everyone's going to be rolling past, aren't they?
They are.
Oh well, can't be helped, can it?
Mind you, if we had to put it on the other side, Mick, they sort of roll past us.
Yes, that's very true.
There's no.
I think Adam's given a little bit of rules here, is he?
Well, he should know them. He put them out. He gave all the referees the rules, So if he doesn't know them, we're in trouble.
We are. But it looks like he's just giving them a bit of direction.
At least today, we don't have to have 4 in a key because there's only 3 players on each side.
Yeah.
But there is still 10 seconds in the key.
Oh, you still play the 10, right? Okay.
Which is going to be the lead referee will do that.
Right, here we are. We're off.
We're started. And Ospreys have the ball. And now the clock starts. As soon as they hit that semicircle, the clock starts.
So there we are.
First try.
Ospreys. Alex Smart goes in with a try first off. So now what happens is that was a bad pass by the referee, Hannah. So once you score, Darren, the ball then has to go back to an inbounder outside of the big semicircle, the
semicircle, yeah.
basketball semicircle.
And they've still got 10 seconds to put the ball in.
He's Ian.
And as soon as they cross the line, the 30-second clock starts.
Right.
You know, so all the other rules are the same. You must, you know, you must still bounce the ball after 10 seconds or pass it.
Yeah.
The clock's going down. It's. I think last time there was 40 seconds on the clock, and it was too much.
Yeah.
So 30 seconds seems fine.
So we've not. The last time we did 3 versus 3, only 30 seconds shot clock.
So here's our first 30 seconds. Here we go. Oh, hell ball. Here we go. Hell ball.
Hell ball.
And,
So
this will be interesting as well because we do have an arrow on the officiating table, and because we're only going one way, this arrow we have to figure out which.
but it's pointing to the team who's in possession in it.
Yeah.
So there's Ben trying to go around the outside of Alex, but
He's lost the ball, and
it's all right. Kai's there. Kai's picked it up nicely with one hand.
he's got it there now. So what they have to do now is once they get the possession back, they must come back outside the circle and then go back in and score. And straight away, once the possession's overturned, the clock starts.
Right.
So there's no hold off till you get back outside the circle. So you must get out and in that 30 seconds that the clock has started.
So it's 2-0 at the moment, the Ospreys. So Darren, right? Yeah. So there's a turnover.
Yeah.
One player's got to be let out to inbound the ball. Can you stop the other players?
Yeah, you can. So they're the Maulers. They have every right to stop the player coming back out, and that's all part of the game, isn't it?
Yes. So it's that transition again.
If there's a try, mind you, you must let the inbounder out.
Right. Okay.
So it's only on a turnover you can stop the player coming out of the court to come back in.
Can you call inbounder then?
Only when it's try scored.
Only a try, but you can't do it on a turnover.
No, a turnover is straight away. The clock starts on the turnover.
Yeah.
And you must make your way out of the circle and back in and score the try in 30 seconds. So it's a bit of a challenge. Yeah, it means then as well you'd have to think about your timeouts and try to be strategic.
So how many timeouts do we get? 3v3.
Two players and one coaches.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Aren't you glad I read the rules?
I am. I mean, I'm learning as we go along here. So how many quarters do we play?
So we play two 8-minute.
8-minute quarters.
Yeah, and the clock stops every time the ball goes out. There's another try for the Ospreys. So,
I'm going to go a little bit closer, I think, on this. Oh dear.
I might have to run and get that ball. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave you, Mick. I'm going to have to run.
So again, this is 3 versus 3. In wheelchair rugby, every player is classified depending on their ability or their impairments. So this is for the low pointers, the guys with the most impairments of wheelchair rugby. It gives these guys a chance to handle the ball, whereas normally they play a really big supporting role. A bit like props in run rugby, very rarely do they score, but they do all the hard graft. So this is the Shaulers, which is a combination of Team Solent Sharks and Stoke Mandeville Maulers. And they're playing against the Ospreys, and they're struggling a little bit here, are the Shaulers. They haven't managed to score yet, but they're in possession now.
It'll happen in a minute. They've got an opportunity again.
Here we go, got a truck and trailer going on here. Oh, Ben's got a great one-handed pass though.
It's one of these strategic games now that you think it's a bit like chess, where you have to. And that's 30 seconds.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
So that's the 30 seconds. That's the time limit up. So the Shaulers didn't score. So the ball now goes into possession of the Ospreys in red.
And then once he comes in, clock starts.
There's a difference. You don't have to pass the ball on an inbound.
No, you just go straight back in.
But you can pass it.
You can pass it, but you just as soon as your two casters touch the circle or the semicircle,
that's deemed as ball in play.
Ball's in play.
Right. Okay.
But all those other rules are there. You have to pass 10 seconds as well. So, well, there's another try for the Ospreys. Well, might give a shout for the Shaulers. Is that the
Shaulers, yeah.
I might call for them.
Come on, Shaulers.
Not that we're non-biased against the Ospreys, like, you know.
No, not at all. I'm not. Well, you probably are, 'cause you're Dragons, aren't you?
Oh yes, well, that's where my affiliation is, mine. But it all started, mind you, that I was the chaplain of the Dragons.
Oh,
So
really?
that's how I got into wheelchair rugby. know, so that's
So what, the Dragons Rugby, Wheelchair Rugby
Wheelchair
Club?
Rugby, yeah, Wheelchair Rugby Club. Where there was an email sent out saying local club is looking for a chaplain. So as a local minister says, okay, I'll go.
What's the difference between a chaplain and a minister?
Well, a minister looks after people in a church, and then a chaplain looks after a certain grouping of people. So like a rugby club or a hospital, or you know. So and then what happened was it went from there to being a referee. So during lockdown, then did some training online, and then real training in person when we got back, and then now taking up some coaching role with the Dragons.
Oh,
as well.
really? As well?
Yeah.
So yeah. How are you finding the refereeing? Do you ever do run rugby? Or?
No, I didn't. Well, not refereeing and
You
running,
played,
but
though?
I could play rugby, yeah. And possibly because I'm a big lad.
Yes.
You're going to be in those roles that
Yeah.
You don't get the ball that much.
No.
But you have to use what you've got.
Yeah, exactly.
And so it's been a whole 3 or 4 roles in one. You know.
And how are you finding the coaching?
Coaching-
Sorry, I'm just going to keep the other score. We'll
No
keep.
problem, yeah.
It's 5-0 to Ospreys. Shaulers are yet to score. It's a bit of a dominating performance so far from Ospreys. Right, how are you finding the coaching now?
Yeah, the coaching is really interesting because some of the things I do, we've got a youth division, so I try the drills in the youth,
Yeah.
see if they're workable, and then bring them to the seniors. So we all need to practice our passing. We need to pass. We need to know the rules.
Yeah.
Need to know how to be bashed into and continue on, you know, and pass the ball accurately. So all these skills are necessary. So
Yeah.
So it's trying to. And after that, it's then trying to think strategically for the players. What play are we going to run? How are we going to break a key? And it's good you can break the game down a little bit.
Yeah.
But also, this is a game of chess.
It is. It's a bit like American football on that. I'm not saying you have like a book of players. There's only a certain number of players, but there's lots of different ways you can do those players. It is a game of chess, and especially for the low pointers, they have to be thinking 3-4 moves in advance, whereas the high pointers who have the function, they can be reactive, can't they? Whereas the low pointers need to think, where's that breakdown in play going to be next? I need to get there. So then that's why you find most coaches are from the low point game rather than the high point.
Yeah, I think it's one thing you see that for someone who's able-bodied, you run directly at a person, but then but this is the key. You can't do that. You got to aim further out,
Yeah.
and catch them further down. But you're going to catch them.
Yeah.
You know, so you're using your skill, the way you can think and
Yeah.
and process the game. You know? I know all about the blocking and things. You said earlier on about trucking follow the block. You know, it's getting those things into
Yes.
people's heads as well. You know, or if you're stuck, what do I do if I can't move?
Yeah.
You know, where am I going to pass the ball? That means you need to get other teammates, and so you start to say, we need this to be a team game.
It is. Oh yeah.
Yes, there might be someone who's brilliant, but what if they're taken out of we need someone else and someone else.
Exactly.
You know, and it's a little bit of a spin
Go on,
there.
Shaulers. Yes, they're in. They're in. Shaulers have scored. They're off the mark.
Well done, Shaulers. It's 6-1. Brilliant. Now to get back in the game. You never
Yeah,
know.
they can pull it back now.
Good pass.
Ben's got a great one-handed pass.
Okay, so up.
So Ben could, no, because they've scored, he can't stop Alex. But if that was a turnover, he could have.
Yeah, so straight back out.
So Alex can just push straight on, can't he? There he is. Oh, he's going to go straight to the corner.
So it only took 4 seconds for a try. So
Yeah, it was quick, wasn't it?
it's certainly taking 10 seconds off the clock has sped this up a good bit.
Yeah. 7-1, 4 minutes 26 left on the clock.
And here we go.
Shaulers to inbound. There's Ben trying to come into space.
And Shaulers, we've got 10 seconds again to get the ball inside that D that we've got.
Yes.
And then after that, the clock then starts. So really, you're doing your inbound from outside that semicircle.
Oh, lovely
great
play.
pass. Oh, super pass. That's number 2.
Great play.
It's a great second try for.
Yeah,
for
Shaulers going for their second.
Brilliant.
Looks like they're starting to work together a bit better as a team. Well, they're not a team because they're an amalgamation of 2 clubs, so it's going to take them a while to get used to each other.
So, Mick, I was just thinking about your team. Does your team take an awful lot of time to get into the game? I was thinking maybe for the Shaulers, it's taking them just a little second to get.
Yeah.
'Cause,
I think
Yeah, sometimes I recognise that we need to start half an hour early.
Yes.
to get players wakened up.
There's a lot of teams in a lot of different sports struggle to wake up early, don't they? I mean, there's loads of even professional teams that struggle with
And
it.
it's strange, you know, it really is strange. We started this afternoon at 1 o'clock, so
Yeah.
so we should be wide awake. You know?
I'm aware. I was on the road at 5:30 this morning.
Well, I was thinking your eyes were painted on, but don't. He's got matchsticks, by the way, matchsticks.
So
The ball goes to.
I think it was intercepted by Alex, so it'll be Shaulers' ball, I would think.
Yeah. And starting the game from outside the semicircular D.
Yeah, I'm a bit off camera there actually, but we've got a substitution coming on now. Number 35 for number 4. Shaulers are in possession. Ben's going to have a cheeky little go around the outside if he can. Oh, nice turn. The camera a bit straighter, right? There we are.
There's an extra player.
Oh, he's out. Ball's gone out. There's only 6 seconds left on the clock as well.
And one of the things that you try and get across to your players as well is about the timings. Always watch the clock. Because as a referee, you use the clock for your timing as well. So once it hits 28, even though you're doing your chopping, it's 12 seconds. Whistle goes, 12 seconds. It's the same with your players. You got to know,
Yes.
when like I was about to say, when the clock's going to go to 0, you call that timeout.
Yeah.
And it can reset again to 15. And these little details can get you 2 or 3 tries.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes we don't really get what just an extra player on the pitch. We don't really get the technicality of it. You know, where you can actually score the last try and a half.
Yeah,
Or,
they are real sort of nuances of the game that you learn over time. It's completely different to running rugby, wheelchair rugby. I mean, completely different. You don't want to be aggressive. You want to be calm and you want to be collected all the time. Aggression. I'm not saying that they don't hit hard and they don't work hard, but having that screaming, I'm going to fucking smash into you. That's not what you need in wheelchair rugby. You need to be calm and thoughtful.
I suppose the first 12 seconds is going to be like that because
Yes, getting out the half as well. Yeah.
But then it's inbuilt in us all where we have to score this within 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, you got 28 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, and if you got block that guy, block the next
Yeah.
one, and then roll over the line.
Yeah. What I find strange about wheelchair rugby as opposed to running rugby, which I've played both, is in running rugby, every inch you gain is precious. Like, you don't take a step back, whereas in wheelchair rugby, sometimes it's better to go backwards because you'll go forwards in the end. So that's a bit of a mindset that I struggle with. Is like, turn round, come back, wait for your trail guys, and go in behind them. But yeah, that's a different mindset to running rugby.
I think the other thing is in wheelchair rugby is that we tend to panic thinking they've got to try.
Yes.
You know, in football, you know, they got points on the board, or in rugby they got points on the board. We must, you know, we're behind, but actually this is to and fro. It's back and forward.
It's like basketball. You score, I score. You score, I score.
You just got to wait for that they're going to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Or we're going to win the ball back, and then you keep that momentum up. But I think we do try and run after the ball so much that actually, and it get no benefit.
No.
You know, so you've got to relax into that. It's like, if we win this back once, twice, or 3 times,
Yeah.
they've made 3 mistakes, and then it means we're 3 goals up. You know, let's keep the ball.
It's all about the turnover, wheelchair rugby, isn't it? You should score every time you have the ball.
And I think that's where players need to have that in their mind. You know, they sort of can forget that. No, this is going ping pong.
Yeah.
This is going back and forward all the time, and really, it's the pressure I reckon in the game. You know, on a Thursday night during training, that's fine. But once you're in a competition, it ramps up.
Of course it does.
And people, you get to see different reactions from different people. The buzzer's going to go again, is it? Let's go.
Oh, here we are.
Oh,
I'm not stopped for some reason.
not quite. Oh, it's a coach's timeout.
All right,
3
okay.
seconds. So it means the coach has got a timeout. They've got 60 seconds over there. And the clock is reset to 15 seconds.
Coach, we have Helen from the Maulers.
She'll be refereeing next.
She is. She's refereeing as well as coaching today. I was chatting to her last night.
So
She's doing everything today. Everything.
so Helen will be the lead referee in the next game, and I'll be the trail. So whoever's on commentary, Mick, be kind.
Be kind. I'm always kind, man.
No, I'm always kind.
Yeah, so in a minute I'll be after this game we'll be critiquing Darren's refereeing. To be honest with you, the refereeing's been fine so far. Nothing to report, Darren. All look good to me.
It's looking fine, apart from a few stray passes, but we'll forgive Hannah for that.
Yes. I'm not going to say this, but Hannah's not known for a passing.
There's a great knock off the knee by Kai.
Yeah.
Kai actually has a big. He's got ink on his arm, so
right.
he's got a tattoo.
Yes.
It looks like a big dragon. And I thought, are you with the dragons, Kai? You know.
And but it's not like known for Wales anyway. Dragons are known for Wales, aren't they?
I was just thinking he was going to join the Dragons.
Right.
Which he's played for the Dragons in the past.
He plays for Cheltenham Tigers as well, doesn't he?
Does, yeah. So
it's Kai's the one with the headband, number 1. So that loud noise again means that the shot clock has ran down. You only get 30 seconds to score. So the Shaulers used up their 30 seconds and didn't manage to score. So the score is 10 to Ospreys, 3 to Shaulers.
And there's a minute 25 on the clock. So this is where it's going to get very interesting, whether the players have taken in like a 30 seconds on the clock. So there's 2 tries left or 3 tries left. So
Alex has just scored there. Alex is in the talent team, so he's an up-and-coming star. So seeing him sort of shine in this game was expected, shall we say.
It's really good to see another ball on the board as well. No, it's good to see that the talent squad they went out to America, didn't they?
Yeah, they did really well.
And they were doing really well, you know.
Well, we've got the Women's Cup starting on Monday. So we've got the team are flying out on Monday, and it's the 4th to the 7th of December, where I think there's Canada, USA, Great Britain, obviously, France, Brazil. Somebody else. I can't remember. So it should be good over there.
Should be good, yeah. It's great to see that you can watch these things on
live stream. Yeah, I mean, look at us, me and you, just sat here. Technology is amazing now. I mean, I'm not saying this is like BBC quality commentary or picture, but
Sky Sports, yeah.
Yeah.
We got up to the top. You should pay your subscription.
Let's see if we get a phone call on Sky Sports for our commentating, Darren.
Well, I'll not be Roy Keane. It's okay.
Oh, drop ball.
You can get it. You still get the ball, mate.
Oh, that's so. We got Luke Wilson, another talent player.
Yeah, overturned. Just about stayed in the court.
Oh, I haven't got that on camera, but Luke's number 7. Alex, great pick on Ben there.
25 seconds. He's going to get it. Nice and easy. Across the line.
So
another try. 12-4.
Nice.
Is that 13-4 now?
13-4. Yeah, nice try, Luke Wilson. I should really know everybody's name, shouldn't I? I don't.
Well, at least in football they'll have a team sheet and they'll have it written down for you in front of you.
I know I should have, but there's no signal in it. I can't get it on my phone, and I can't use the Wi-Fi because of streaming on it.
Yeah. I would have helped you, but no. Don't even have a list.
In half time, I'm going to go outside and share the link on Facebook for people.
Okay. Hell ball, no, still moving.
Right, Luke's nice bounce and pick up from Luke. You've got to go out. That's it.
5 seconds.
Passed it out to Alex.
Half-time.
Alex is on the ball now. He's going to follow Luke. Luke will try and.
I reckon half time.
That's it. Lovely from Luke. Oh, no try. We're going to stay live, but I'm going to go share this link on Facebook. Darren, you keep talking.
No problem. I've got 2 minutes to book.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
What do I want to talk about? But here he is. Look, here he is. So it was a good first half from those 2 teams, Ospreys and the Shaulers, and the score is 13-4. Now we got 2 minutes for at half time, and you can go put the kettle on. Still 1 minute to play. So the two teams will be back on the court. Actually going pretty well so far. Oh, special guest appearance on camera. Okay, 1 minute to go. It's great to see these low pointers getting on the court and getting to score some tries for themselves. Normally in fours or fives, it's those who are more able-bodied that would take the ball and be a ball handler. But now these guys get a chance to play, and we're ready to kick off the second half. And the team who lost the toss at the beginning will get the ball. So nice pass from Adam, and the Ospreys have the ball. As soon as he crosses the line, this is it. Clock starts. 30 seconds over. Here we go. He's going to score a try. It took about 5 seconds there to score a try. Very good. And we reset with the inbounder up here. The number 7 for the Shaulers. He has to come outside the semicircle, and then the clock only starts when he puts his 2 casters over the weight. Here we go. Off we go. He hasn't ended yet. Must still give him a meter though. Must still give him a meter. Here we go. He's in. 25. Who's got the ball? Shaulers have got the ball, and we got a spur ball on the pitch. That should not have happened. But there we go. We need to concentrate on the game. Here we go. Go on. Here's a fifth try. So it's 13-5. Good try for the Shaulers there. And here we reset. Who's going to be the inbounder? Number 6. Here we go. Here he is. Must come the whole way back out. And then once he's got the ball in his lap, now here the whistle starts. 10 seconds to get in. And the clock has started the game. Here we go. Another try for the Ospreys. 14-5. 14-5. It's good to see these guys on court. Whistle's gone. Here we go. 10 seconds. 1. 5. He's in. Here we go. And off we go. Can he get round or pass it? Oh, bad pass there. He must come back out. Now he's got the ball. Come back out. Okay, here goes. Clock's already started. As soon as the turnover happens, the clock should start. He's built up a good bit of speed. Great try. It's 15-5. 7 minutes on the clock. And Adam's going to give the ball to the inbounder. Here he comes, number 4. He's got a great left hand on. The clock started. Here we go. Oh, nearly clipped it off his lap. It's okay. Here we go. Still 20 seconds to go. And a good bounce on 18 seconds. The referees always use the clock as well to see when the next bounce is. So it was on 18 there, it would have went down to 10. So that you still have your 10 seconds. So you can use the clock to your advantage if you're a referee, just like a player. You know how long's to go. Here he goes. Here's another try for the Osprey. 16-5. 16-5. There's Omar going past. Well done, Omar. It's okay, man. He goes. He's in the circle now. Can he pass it? Can he find someone with the ball? Can he find someone? 25 seconds. Here we go. Good pass. Here it comes. Good pass. Oh, great pass. Great try. 15-6. Well done. Let's see the Shaulers come back into this. You never know.
You're going down over there a couple of videos while you talk.
That's okay. Turn over the play here. Adam's got the ball. Osprey's going to take it off here. Here we go. As soon as he touches that line, clock has started. Here we go. Oh, great skill getting around the back of him. Swerve around the player. And another try for the Ospreys. 16-6. And this is what you want in the wheelchair rugby, as we were saying earlier on. You want the points to go back and forward all the time, and unless you can turn the ball over. And for a low pointer, I'm sure it's a bit more difficult to turn the ball over. But we've seen a few today. So here we go. The Shaulers are coming. There's going to be a block on the line to get through. maybe not enough room. It's going to hit the post if he's not careful. Okay, here we go. 10 seconds to the key. Oh, he's still in there. Still on the key. I'm ready to call it. Oh, he's out. Well done. Good pass. Oh, he's lost it. Now when this turns over, the clock starts straight away. Yeah, the clock starts straight away, and he must get it back. Oh, again, he must get outside the circle and back in again. So, and you must do those two things in 30 seconds. So he must come out, and he's got 20 seconds left to go. So, at the 10-second mark, there should be a bounce. And there's a fourth player on the pitch. Oh, great pass that was. What a super pass to number 7. That was a brilliant pass indeed. And the score is 16-7. Substitution for the Shaulers. We have number 4 coming on for number 50, who was on earlier. He's back on again, and here's the Ospreys take the ball. He's finding a spot to come in. He's in, the clock starts. And will he get in there within a couple of seconds? Yeah, 26 seconds on the clock. It only took him 4 seconds to score a try. I reckon we could put it down to 20 seconds, give them a bit of a challenge. Maybe that'll be a talking point again for someone else. 30 seconds is quite a bit of time. 40 seconds was even longer. But we've managed to get the time and sorted. Okay, clock starts. Here we go. Round he goes. Do we get a block in? Keep on moving. Keep on moving. It's got him tied up a bit. 20 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Good pass. But I always tell the players, don't play a blind pass. You can really throw the ball away if you throw it backwards. There was one guy threw a ball backwards and we scored a try off it. And I said, it doesn't matter. I don't want you to throw a ball blind. Never throw a ball blind. The Shaulers lost the ball because the shot clock went to 0, and it's a turnover to the Ospreys. Here we go. Ospreys in again. Will they stop him in time?
I think Luke's going to get there, isn't he? Oh, sorry, Alex.
That's a bit easy for him, wasn't it?
It was a bit.
I was saying, Nick, maybe we should turn it down to 20 seconds on the shot clock. That could be a bit more interesting.
Yeah, put more pressure, more jeopardy.
Because the more pressure you're on, as a player you feel that, and you feel you have to do something in the game. But for some teams that will be good. Some teams it might not be so good.
Shaulers have struggled, haven't they, with the 30 seconds?
They have, at times they have.
Oh, look, Ben was nearly in there.
I must say, so the Ospreys have really. So
they have. But again, they've got 2 talent players on.
I don't believe I just said that, mind, but there you go.
They've got 2 talent players on, so they're going to be handy, shall we say. I'll tell you what, there's been more bad passes between the referees, Hannah and Alan.
Well, that's it. Might have to take them to training someday.
Alex is he gonna get in? Yeah. Oh no, great D.
It's interesting how these players can move the wheelchairs. You know.
Oh, Ben, nice Ben.
There's some players who just flick one wheel and they're gone. And
yes.
It's just you just have to stand back in awe of that.
Alex has got great turning for a low pointer actually.
Yeah.
He's got a quick turn. If you watch him, he uses both hands on
the wheels.
He doesn't use one. You watch a high pointer, he'll just use one, whereas he uses 2 and he gets that extra speed, which is good.
And I suppose that's got to do with just your mobility then and what you can do with your hands.
Yeah.
But over time as well, over time and experience in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
You know what?
Like a lot of the guys in here will have limited hand function in this.
Yeah. Another try for the Shaulers.
So the
spin that. That's going to be a spin.
That should be a spin. But
there's no sin bin in this game, but normally you'd have 2 penalties and a turnover. So we'll see what happens now.
Because he didn't actually come out of his chair to not spin, is it? Well, he hit behind the axle.
It's still classed as a spin once you have got him spun around. Sometimes there's a half spin. No, that's okay.
Yeah. That was a half spin, though.
That was a full-on spin.
I know, but he didn't come out. But
it doesn't matter.
He hasn't been penalised.
I think the score's changed, mine. But
did they get a penalty try? Right.
I think the thing is when you see it in 4s and 5s, you don't have to come out of your chair for it to be a spin.
Right. Okay. But you have to come out of your chair.
He's off the court.
He's off the court.
Oh, didn't see it. Oh, you see, we got to be part of the referees United. You know, we saw it from here, but no one else did.
I can see it from me. I mean, I'm the same distance away as Hannah is. Like, I'll be having a word with Hannah after this game.
And the other thing is, we think it's the outside of the line, but it's actually
Just touching the line.
inside, anywhere inside that line, just even touching it with your caster. It's like, no, you're off the court. And if you got the ball in hand, it should have been a turnover.
Yeah.
But if the other little nuance is, if you don't have the ball and you come off the court, you must come back on in the same space, and then it's not a penalty. But if you went down the line and came back on somewhere else, you know, that is a penalty.
Because that's evading some area.
It's gaining an
travelling the line,
unfair advantage there.
Yeah.
You know, and so you're penalised for that. So there was one game for the forwards. One of our players was knocked off the court, and all he had to do was come straight back on. But he went round the cone and back on somewhere else, and that was it. The referee blew the whistle.
Was he in the bin?
You know, he would have been, yeah, in the bin, and then you just think, well, that's another point gone. You know.
Kai's getting some speed up now. Look at that. Look at him go. Smash. Oh, he's in. See how he used the whole court to get his speed up there. It was brilliant.
But you and I you'd have wheelchair skills from Wheelchair Rugby.
Yes.
But also sort of nowadays, I was also pulled into Wheelchair Rugby League.
I'm playing that Wheelchair Rugby.
You're playing it as well, yeah. So
I'd rather do basketball as well.
So I've got involved in that as well, and it's skills on a chair, you know. Again, avoiding people, pulling one wheel and the other, and doing.
Yeah.
You know,
Do you play it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good, really good. And the thing is, it's just learning those skills. And I suppose if someone came to training for the first time, that's what they needed to learn.
So we've got a few new players. We only started recently, and Annie, she's played rugby all her life. She's now big into touch rugby. She was part of. She started up a women's rugby club many years ago, so she understands rugby. But what she doesn't is she can't then translate it onto the ground because she hasn't got the wheelchair skill. So she's like an infant in a wheelchair. But every week she's getting better. The more you do it, the better you become. It's like riding a bike, isn't it?
And one of the things we've sort of done as a club is, if there are new players, we tell them to come to the youth session before.
How many youths do you have now?
How many
youths?
Well, we have 4 or 5. Come along. Most of them are able-bodied, which means we come to the age of 18, they'll not be able to progress into the next into the senior squad. But they're getting that experience in a chair. They're playing a team game. That some of them would never have played. Yeah. And it's really good fun. Like, in fact, on Thursday night, one of the boys was just wanted to smash everybody. No, we're doing this drill. You know, we're doing passing, or we're doing, you know. And so we circled up and says, okay, the person with the ball gets smashed, in a controlled environment. Because I think that's one of the things that parents worry about. You know, that this game looks brutal. Well, it can be. It can be at certain places.
All sports can be brutal.
They can, they can.
Like,
you know,
if you want a knee injury, go and play football.
You can, yeah.
It's
ligament,
ligaments are just the word. I mean, I did my ligaments, but football is renowned for it. So there's not
metatarsals go.
There's risk in every sport.
And the thing is, it's given that environment for these kids to play the game, let off some steam, you know, but also be involved in a community.
Yeah, you know? And it's like, just because you're in a wheelchair, it doesn't mean that you can't play contact.
Yeah.
And I know that people be thinking, but a lot of guys just love smashing other people out of the wheelchairs, and it sounds awful and brutal, but just because you're in a wheelchair doesn't take away your competitive edge. It doesn't take away your drive or your will to win or your competitiveness. It's exactly the same.
That's it. Well, in my role as chaplain, when I first got there was trying to find out everybody's story. You know, why, you know, where have we come from? And there's some people who have found Wheelchair Rugby League has been, or Wheelchair Rugby here has been something so good for them.
Transformative.
They thought they would never be involved in a team ever again.
Yeah.
They thought their life was over.
Yeah.
And this is giving them an outlet.
Massive.
You know? But also it's giving them a family to be part of, because we at Dragons try and foster that. We are a family together, trying to play this wonderful, but also trying to look after each other. So we stand up for each other. And,
Yeah, you do. I mean, I love the Dragons. Always good crack at competitions.
That's it. Well, Mick said to me this morning, "I love your smiling face."
Yeah.
I thought he had a tongue in his cheek, but he didn't.
No, I wasn't. I was being completely sincere.
Oh, it's brilliant. But it's good. It is good to see each other. That's the thing. And when you come back to these month after month, it's renewing friendships.
Yeah, of course it is.
And even though when you get onto the pitch, it's like no, it's like two tribes are going to war.
Yeah,
but it's all friends.
Yeah, that's sport, isn't it? You go and you bash hell out of each other on the pitch, and then you have a pint afterwards.
Big hug, and away you go.
Yeah,
that's it. And I think that's the way it should be, shouldn't it?
Yeah, of course it should.
It's all fair. So there's 1 minute on the clock. We haven't given you the score for this.
No,
it's 24-13 to the Ospreys, and it's been pretty one-sided at the minute.
It's more like wheelchair rugby blog than it is commentary.
Yeah, today it is. Yeah.
No, it generally is. Everyone just talks about what they want. But I think it's a good thing. It gives us a chance to talk about wheelchair rugby and what's going on, as well as catch the games.
And here we go. This guy's back in now. The clock starts again. So
Alex, there he is. He's going to go right on the outside here.
he's going to get caught, is he?
Oh no, he's not.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it well done in through the foot.
He's so calm, Alex, isn't he? He never strains, does he?
I'd like to go and check on his forehead whether there's any perspiration or not, and any sweat. It doesn't look as if he had any there.
It looks like he's got ice running through his veins, doesn't it?
Mr. Cool,
He never gets upset. I've played against Alex as well. He never gets upset or anything.
One thing we need to watch for is in the rules it says you must give the guy a metre to get on, so we've got to watch that.
Is that a metre?
Well done, Mick.
Is that a metre?
There's a turnover. He must come back out, and then back in. The
Do you have
clock's
to put
already
all wheels over the line to come back
No,
out?
just two casters.
Two casters. There we are. Alex goes in again.
There's 11 seconds on the clock, so it depends if.
Be great if the Shaulers got the last try, wouldn't it?
It could be. It would be nice. But here we go. There's another ball on the court. You see, the other
Professional outfit we are, eh?
See, the other teams are trying to warm up, but they can't hold the ball. I was always told that the ball is golden, you see. Don't give the ball away.
It's a baby. Imagine it being your little baby. Look after it.
But it seems as if those who are warming up like to give their ball away. We'll see how they play in the next match.
Oh, it's a bit of a pie. Oh,
1 second to go. That's it.
Ah, there we are.
Well done.
26 to Ospreys, 13 to the Shaulers. Thank you, Darren. I've really enjoyed this.
No problem, Mick.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was good to be here.
Are you going to be happy to do another one at some point?
If Mick asks me,
I will ask you. I'm going to sat here. I'm saying asking you.
Most of the time, I'll be refereeing, but yes, we'll come back, Mick, someday. If the public say that I'm not to come back, that's fine as well.
No, I've really enjoyed it. So
I'll watch for the comments later on.
Yes. We'll go back and watch it. And you can critique your commentating skills.
At one point when Mick wasn't here, I was talking about the game the whole time. So, but we were just having a conversation, Mick, weren't we?
We were.
Which is really good, actually. Like we were saying, it's good to just have that chat about.
It's good to talk.
All things wheelchair rugby. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to end it there and get ready for the next.
Super job.
Are you sure you want to end stop stream?